Alright, we should be good. We should be live. And yeah. Yo, what's going on, guys? It is your boy Zion Gamer here, back with another Let's Play on the channel, where today we're going to be doing the first Let's Play on Splatoon 3 for Nintendo Switch. And yeah. We did, I think we did the Octo expansion finale last weekend. That went pretty well. I'm not going to 100% the game since that's going to be a pain. And yeah, we're going to say hi to one person in chat before I get started with this. Remember to change the overlay finally. Yeah, finally, because I always forget. But I digress. What? Okay. How long is this going to take? 8 minutes. I was about to say, because we don't got all stream wait for that long, because that's just update since when? Because it never mentioned that when I re-downloaded this game. All right, I guess we'll wait for this to update. I guess. While it's updating, y'all can ask me whatever questions y'all want. Even though it looks like it'll almost be done, so. Please tell me that's going to be it. Are you kidding? Right as when it's about to be done, the internet decides to, and it just flickers back on. What is going on? And now it's going through the same thing again. Why would you? I cannot wait for the Switch 2 to come out, because I hope that the Switch 2 doesn't have problems like this, just like the Switch 1 does. But yeah, I digress. Let's do this. Man, back then when you bought a game, all you had to do was insert it and turn on the console, and it boots up immediately. That's what I'm saying. Consoles like the 3DS and the Wii U and the Wii. Well, the Wii U did it too, but seriously. But yeah, y'all see how good this looks, bro? Like, oh my goodness. So as of right now, we only have like 4 styles of this, so I don't know which one to go for. Probably this. Wait, hold on. Nope. Can I go back? Okay, thank God. I want these eyes. Switch to direct in exactly 3 weeks. Thank God, cause yeah. I want to see what they do for the Switch 2, and also, I know, like, Nintendo. Some people say, like, that Nintendo's not gonna take your video down if you do decide to react like your to their videos and stuff like that. But I'm still not gonna take my chances. I'm gonna go live and react to it on Twitch if I can. Then I'll make a video about it on YouTube like the day after, or probably a little later after when the direct ends. So yeah. We're gonna go with this look right here, because I really like the eyebrow cut. That's actually sick. I'm not wearing no jeans. Jeans are my worst enemy. I guess we'll go with shorts for now. Yep. we're gonna do with this for now. I gotta make more of that that CAS H money for Splatoon. Yep. Definitely gonna. And you see what's different about this game? Like you don't just customize your custom character. For some strange reason, Nintendo decided to do this. Like you have a pet now. What even? What is that supposed? What is that even supposed to be? Like a chicken, fish? I don't know. We're gonna give it spiky hair. We're gonna give him. We're gonna give him like the hairstyle that Hawk wears from Cobra Kai. And oh boy, you know what's funny? I don't wear jeans to work. I don't wear jeans for for work. I wear other pants. Like they're kind of like work pants, stuff like that. Like I'm sorry, I can't do the jeans. It spells out spells out cashew like dollar. It's like a deformed chicken. Yep. Yeah. Oh, I have to ain't. Wait. You mean a mohawk? Yeah. One of the characters from Cobra Kai has a mohawk, and his name is like. His real name is Eli, I think, but his Cobra Kai name is Hawk. And for the past few seasons, he's been pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, odd boy. Octo, yeah, yep. That's basically him. Yep. As I said before, I know the controls already to this game. Like, this game doesn't have to tell me. Bruh, I can't believe I got 2 more days until I'm done with like the whole job program. After that, after I get my last paycheck, I'm gonna be buying them PS5 games, man. I think this weekend, I'll consider buying Sonic Origins if I have enough money for it. That is, but I really want to get Dragon Ball Sparking Zero and pre-order like the game that comes out next Friday, like the new Bleach game. And speaking of which, to any Dragon Ball fans out. Dragon Ball fans that are watching this live stream, I hope you guys saw my first Let's Play on Budokai Tenkaichi 1, which is, yeah, I released that video like earlier this morning, so yeah. Your boss told you that you can take Friday off since I have an appointment that day. Very nice. Here we are, Splatoon 3. I'm now putting 50% of my paycheck towards saving so I can someday. Hold on. I cannot read. I am now putting 50% of my paycheck towards savings so that someday in the future I can take you, Nincy, and Maddie to California. That'll be fun. Hopefully when that day comes, I'm already gonna be moved. Hopefully when that day comes, I'll already be out of my parents' dorm, and I'll just move back to my hometown and just, you know, live on my own and all that stuff. Okay, so that place right there leads to the DLC, which is side order, which is what we're not gonna do. Actually, we're gonna go to the main story mode, and after we beat that, then it's the DLC that we have to do. So yeah. And the possibilities of, you know, okay, this is important. Yep. So the great sapfish to like, you know, that area, it's stolen. It basically powers the whole city. We need it back soon or it's lights out. But this is the little story. The great sapfish is gone. Try to conserve. Time to conserve. Turn off the lights and set out the temperature. And set the temperature to cool 90 degrees Fahrenheit. I can't read. Hey, that's 32 degrees Celsius, and it's not cool. Call us if you find the great sapfish. And that's it for now. Let's get out of here. From Splatsville, that's a wrap. Catch you later. As I was saying before they interrupted me, you guys have to try it out when that day comes. Okay. Maybe their burgers are good. Maybe their burgers and chicken tenders if they have it. Maybe those are good, but I'm just saying this right now. Their fries are god awful. I can't stand their fries. But yeah, welcome to Splatsville. This is the place to see, you know, to see the map. Yep. If you want to make it this town, you gotta be your freshest. Yep, that's the battlefield. That's the DLC. And there's Captain Cuttlefish. You're new here, and I don't want to alarm you, but this dude is seriously scoping you from the whatever. It's fishy, but we'll get that later. So where are we? Oh, all right, battles. Let that sink. Yep, that ain't important. And yeah. Oh, their burgers are the bomb, but their fries are not great. Yep, figured. And this is like, you know, something interesting about me. Like, hopefully, or I personally think that's something interesting thing about me. When it comes to a burger, I only prefer, like, you know, just meat on my burger. I really don't like any other toppings, you know, to my burger. I only add just meat on it, and if they have, like, you know, bacon on it, I add that to the table as well. But anything else, I really don't like. They don't even said chicken tenders. This ain't Raising Cane's. Yeah, fair. The Octarians are coming again. Oh hi, did we do this once before? The old noggin ain't what it used to be. You don't like cheese on your burger? Okay. It depends on what kind of cheese it is, cause like the only cheese that I like the only cheese I like, you know, in general, is mozzarella cheese. And I think from your perspective, oh boy, it'll be like, oh, what? There are multiple, you know, versions of mozzarella cheese. I think the one you showed me is the one, like, you know, where it doesn't get soggy, like when you put it on a pizza. I only like mozzarella cheese. That's it. Like, if you were to add mozzarella cheese on a burger, then that gets a pass. But anything else is just, you know, no. But as I was saying, anyhow, the name's Cuttlefish, senior advisor to the new Squidbeak Splatoon at your service. The look in your eye. It's the look I've been looking for. The great sapfish that powers Splatsville has been squid-napped. It's the Octarians again. You can bet your bottom sand dollar on it. See, the great Zapfish has gone missing before, twice in fact, and those octo jerks were behind it both times. I've been keeping an eye on them, even though I'm technically retired, and with eyes like these, there ain't much that escapes me. Yeah, poor cuttlefish. And also, boy, I'll get to your comments after I read this dialogue. But they still made off with the great Zapfish, and now we've got to get it back, right? So that was a job offer, kid. The pay is 0, but you might just save the world. You're in, right? Right? Okay, calm down. Of course you are. Starting today, you are Agent 3 of the new Squid Beak Splatoon. This is your brand new hero suit, so to help you fight the Octarians. I never asked for this, but thank you. Huh, there is such thing as growing in a wash. It's a little baggy on you. Funny, I don't remember washing it. The last Agent 3 was clean as a catfish. I can't speak. Now let's go get those octo clowns. I'm counting on you, bucko. Oh, we already have another agent with you, huh? Well, I'm fresh out of hero suits, unfortunately. But it's a salty little scamp, ain't it? It'll do fine. Now, where was I? Alright, let's go get those octo jerks. Jerks. I can't read. Let's go get those octo jerks. I'm counting on you, bucko. Oh my god. Boy, he better pay at least the federal minimum wage of 7.25. Yeah, true. Man, like, he better pay, like, as much as, like, a hero, just saves the day. Because we are saving, like, I guess the world probably against those Octarians that he just keeps saying. But yeah. Okay, now that is a big pile of funny ooze. The big old bubble top is a fuzzball. I bet if you could pop that, the whole thing would boof disappear. But I doubt the ink will do the trick. Yeah, let's worry about that later. For now, keep looking for a way to get to the Octarian base. Octo scums would have been better. Yeah, true. Octarians is the crater. Yikes. And I just realized too, the mutagen from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is also called ooze. Like, if anyone hasn't watched, like, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like, to give you like a brief description as to what I'm talking about, like, there's this like, this thing called mutagen, to where if any human touches it, like, you basically, transform into basically a mutant, a monster of some kind, whether an animal or just something disgusting. The Ninja Turtles, though, when they touched the mutagen, before they touched the mutagen, they were just ordinary turtles. But when they mutated, like, they became, like, almost human, like, like talking turtles. So I feel like this game was kind of referencing that, so, yeah. But I'm just saying this right now, even though this game is kind of miles better than the second and first game, I still don't like the music. I still find, like, the music in the first game nostalgic. They were called Teenage Mutant Mutant Hero Turtles in Europe back then, because Europe thought the world ninja was too violent. Okay, that I didn't know. Like, that was... Wow. You see, like, this part of the music right there, what is that noise? I can't tell who's singing who's singing to this right now, but... I mean, I'll admit it's funny, but, like, I still find, like, the first game nostalgic. It's kind of like how Ninja Gaiden was called Shadow Warriors when it was released in Europe back then. Interesting. Okay, so... Hold on, there's a launch pad somewhere. Yeah, hold on, what am I doing? The Octo Trooper ahead. It's a real life enemy. Get ready to splat it with ZR Agent 3. Did I seriously just say Ninja Gaiden? Ninja Gaiden. What is Ninja Gaiden? Okay. Okay. I would play the bro sound effect, but I'm playing the game right now. Yeah, okay. None of y'all heard anything. None of y'all heard me. Y'all didn't hear it from me. Everyone called it Gaiden back then. Yep. Kind of like how most people call Ryu from Street Fighter Ryu. Yeah, I can kind of see that since they're since they're like, you know, putting out like, you know, a silent Y. So yeah, I can see that. Anyway, the good news is for you, you got a Zapfish. Well, they're a source of the energy of your own. But the better news is that the great Zapfish may be up ahead. All right, I plumb forgot about all the funny ooze. And the blasted fuzzball just wobbling back and forth taunting us. Is that your small fry chirping about something? You know, that species is rumored to have a big reaction to power eggs. Why don't you toss it a few? Why don't you toss a few of them to the little scamp? Yep, yep. Some people just call him Rue. Okay then. Sometimes people have like, you know, strange names for like things and people. Anyway, they cleared a path for you. Go on. Okay, so what's the next mission here? Or is it on... Huh, do I have to keep... I think I have to keep doing... Yeah. I have to keep clearing the paths so that way I can... Yeah, there we go. Okay, alright, we're gonna go to this mission now. I have to speed this up or else it'll just take over an hour. Dun 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 dun. Okay, I'll give it this. At least the music doesn't sound as cringy as it did like, you know, Splatoon 2. So the entire time we're just, you know, just swimming in ink. We don't really have to walk in this level. Alright. Dun, 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 dun. So, okay, so you can't splatter this wall. So I guess nothing for it but to keep moving. Okay, for a moment I thought I actually wasn't gonna make that. Okay, let's see what's this way. Okay, so that wall. Alright. I do have to get up to that wall, so. Yeah. Okay, that was a short level. Nicely done, Agent 3. But did those Octarians look different? They used to be a little more smooth, if memory serves. Hey, I ain't one to judge a deadly tentacle creature by its cover. More power to him, but not really. Anyhow, as long as you're sporting that hero suit, you can stand up to any Octarian, bearded or not. Deja vu, read that level here. I do it for you. But also, I'm gonna wait until he's done for me to say this. You're wearing the latest apocalyptic survival fashion. Avoid enemies and navigate this. Yep, he's teaching me controls. Yeah, I learned everything about your gear. That's another battle tested rule of the battlefield. And also, I know you. If you check out my video, like I show my face in real life, and I have a beard as well. So yeah, you don't have to worry about that. And that's like another thing, like Nintendo. I don't know why you didn't, you know, have like, you know, the option for us to, like, you know, add beards to our Octoling characters. Like that would have been cool. Box is locked. Keys, please. What a weird name right there, but okay then. There has to be a key some. Yep, I knew it. How do I get up there? Okay. There has to be a way for me to get up. Hold on. Alright, so I got a key. Where does the thing lead to? And what's kind of disappointing is that, like Small Fry, he doesn't operate just like, like the other bombs, and that's the name of, like, the pet you keep in this game, by the way. But, like, this guy, he doesn't, work as well as, like, as the bombs you use in the first and second game, which is kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. Also, I don't even know how you get up there. I guess we'll jump to the top of it or something. Yeah, there we go. Okay, there we go. I bet we're gonna be done. I bet we're gonna be done as we just go. Yep. These levels are just too easy. Like what's going on? And also, I forgot to ask. Can y'all hear the game well? Or do I have to, like, turn it up a little bit? Cause yeah, keep it up, Agent 3. You're making me proud. Now, I don't want to ruffle your tentacles any further than they've already been ruffled, but those fuzzy Octarians are freaking me out. We ought to consider calling for some backup. Let me fire up the old communicator and check. This is Cuttlefish. Over. Do you copy? Agent 2 here. Over. Wait, Gramps, is that you? Where are you? Agent 1 and Agent 2. Agent 1, and this is Agent 2. Gramps has wandered off again. Over. Well, what are we waiting for, Agent 2? Let's go collect them. Roger that. Stay fresh. Did they just hang up on me? Agents these days, am I right? So impatient. Yeah, I bet this is, Yep. This is Deja Octavia again. Yep. Come on, let's go. Yep. Already ahead of you. Also, why did my phone turn off? Okay, so nothing. Alright, so I gotta really be careful not to hit these, or else I start over. Alright, what are they? Can we stop them? Of course we can. I bet this is gonna be like another short level for me to take care of. Alright, so far so good. Cross your fingers. Net play runs well tomorrow. Yeah. And I legit forgot. Tomorrow I have work. Thank God I only got 2 days left. And after that, I'm gonna be locking in on trying to buy as many games for the PS5 that I'm gonna cover on the channel as possible, as well as, you know, the rest of the recording equipment. I'm gonna get that new Dragon Ball game after I eventually get done with Tenkaichi 3. I'm gonna get that new Bleach game, Sonic Origins, rest of the, you know, recording stuff. No, odd boy, I don't have, like, you know, that night shift, you know, tomorrow. They were gonna change, like, you know, the schedule, but then, like, they thought, but then, like, they had, like, you know, they changed their mind, basically, and I just left, like, you know, I just left the schedule alone, so I think, wait, is it normal hours? Yeah, it's normal hours this time. I can't speak. Yeah, so tomorrow, as always, like, you know, tomorrow and Friday, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. 2 p.m. my time. So yeah, you're on a roll. Nicely done, Agent 3. This ought to be the last kettle, but do you see anything that looks fishy around here? Probably that massive ball right there. But yeah, as I was saying, like, I'm gonna get all these anime games on the PS5 this weekend. Probably some Sonic stuff, the rest of the recording equipment, and I really want to get my hands on another monitor so I can. Okay, that happened. We're gonna try again. I really want to get my hands on, like, another monitor so I can, you know, play the game in full screen as well as watch chat. You should be back home on 3 p.m. Central Time. Yeah. Or something else. Incoming, something's ahead. No. Don't tell me. I finally found you, Cuttlefish. The Octarian troops have gone missing. And I know you're behind it. There he blows. It's DJ Octavio. Up to your old tricks, eh? Give that great Zapfish back. Agent 3, that dirty DJ. This dirty DJ is the headliner of the entire Octarian army. Take him out. Quit spewing your nonsense and listen up. I'm about to drop my latest hit. Right on that smug little face. I'm sorry, but Octavio. All these years that I've played this game, that I've played, you know, Splatoon, the entire Splatoon series. How have you become, like, the final boss of the first and second game? To now being, like, the very first boss of this story. Like, that's just sad. Okay, so unlike, you know, the second game, you're actually able to, like, you know, shoot these out of the way, but, like, seriously. Think my beats suck, eh? You'll love this. And now you're just gonna suck all the ink dry. Like, literally. Okay. So, for this, he actually sucks all of the ink that you tried, like, you know, to get to. So, yeah. And the trick to behind that is that you have to throw small fry to it, so that way he can be in the way of it. So, yeah. After that, you're able to hit him. Dang it! I should have threw like, you know, small fry, like right as he was, like, you know, he was gonna do that. But yeah, I forgot how this works, but we are getting there. Now you've made me mad. Now he's gonna, like, you know, hit us. Okay, that's new actually. But we're still able to shoot his hand. So he's at it, like, you know, shockwaves to his little thing. But dang it, his fist managed to get away. I should be using my... I just realized too, like, I haven't used, like, my special move at all. There's an epic rap battles vid to where epic rap battles vid of Superman versus Goku. We already, as of every time, so sad. See, yeah, Octavio, I don't know why Nintendo decided to disrespect you like this. Like, how did you become the final boss of the game in the first and second game? From them being like the very first boss of this game. Like, that's just, yeah, no. But as I was saying about Superman versus Goku, yeah, in terms of them fighting in general, we already know who wins. But rap battles is gonna be interesting. Girl, no fair. Your gear is way too strong, or maybe you're just too rusty, Agent. Not Agent 3, Octavio. You put on a weak show, Octavio. Your set list is getting old, or maybe it's just you. Seriously though, that was way too easy. It's like you weren't even using the Great Zapfish's power. Mute it, fool! I didn't steal the Zapfish this time. What? You didn't? But if it wasn't you, then who was it? What? The fuzzy ooze! Or funny ooze, not fuzzy. What am I saying? Agent 3, help me. I'm falling with you. What am I... Okay, pause. But I wasn't... I need to shut up now, but okay. But yeah, then you got these three who are just on the news, so it's like that, like that's new. Splatoon 3. Right here. It looks like we're gonna move around, but yeah. I don't see the man Captain Cuttlefish anywhere, so maybe he and I got separated again or something. I don't know. Hello? Who? Oh, it's these guys. Hey, Agent 3, over here. I'm so glad you're alright. You're Agent 3, right? Gramps fully enlisted you in your small fry. Yeah, I knew it. I see the look in your eyes that he's always looking for. Well, it's nice to meet you. I guess we should introduce ourselves. I'm Agent 1 of New Squid Big Splatoon. Hey, and I'm Agent 2. Come on, Agent 2, get pumped anyway. This is anyway, one last crew of the member to introduce. This is our captain. And we are the new Squibby. Okay. Ahem. But also, yeah, that's the old Agent 3 from Splatoon 1. So he's become like the new captain of the new Squid Splatoon. Like, I like how they did that. Anyway, it looks like you and Gramps got separated in the fall. This place is huge, and it fills with that horrible fuzzy ooze stuff. And now we gotta find Gramps before he like tastes it or something. And you make it sound like it's not gonna be fun. But seriously, please help us look for Gramps. So oh, they're in. Probably just too excited about looking for someone else's grandpa to speak. So Gramps has reeled in new Agent 3. Glad to have you. Why does this place look like Antarctica? Yeah, it does. We've never been here before either, but here's a tour anyway. We think this place is called the Arturna. Who knew it was beneath the crater the whole time? We have 6 different islands so far. We should call them sites or something. Are you gonna mention the humongous rocket over there? Look at it. The way to steal my thunder. Anyway, we're putting a tracking device on Gramps as one does. Now we're getting a strong signal from these different areas. Agent 3, your mission is to check all three of those places out. We upgraded the map a little bit. Tell us how much you love it. Now it tracks the places you already visit and lights up when you're near anything interesting. Like when I'm nearby or buried treasure, I guess. We're here to look for Gramps, not treasure. And I hardly find Agent 3 needs a calorie tracker anyway. Wait, Agent 3 is totally out of power eggs. Did you lose them out in the fall? Yep, probably. This looks like that one nice spot from Chapter 4 of Fortnite with the bases. Yep, definitely. Yikes, your hero suit is all messed up too. Oh, don't be dramatic. I mean, sure, Agent 3 will have to collect power eggs and upgrade from scratch. I guess next information will help. Yep, I played the second game, so I don't need to know about this. Never mind that for now. Yep, you already said that. Let's do this. Get to know Alterna with their Roman choice. Okay, we're gonna. I think we're gonna still be live for about 15 more minutes. Then we're gonna end. Did you hear something? Activated. So no light. Oh, so I recognize this spot right here. This is kind of like the Octo expansion. Commencing registration sequence. Good day. My name is. I don't think I could pronounce that. I am what you might call navigation system for Alterna citizens. Whoa, where's that voice coming from? Welcome to Alterna, citizen. Please enter your identification to proceed. It's like setting up a phone for the first time. I guess just follow the instructions, Agent 3. It's like official. Yep. I'm just gonna skip all this because we really don't have. See, I recognize this all too well. This is kind of like how it is with the octos. Yep, I'm skipping this too because I already seen this before. Show off your skills. Alrighty on. I still miss these rings, dang it. Okay, now this music is a little bit better. I can vibe to this music. This also played during the I think back then, like before Splatoon 3 came out, back in 2022. We had a Splatoon 3 direct, and that's exactly what. And this music right here is exactly what they played. And yeah, so I find this, like, you know, very nostalgic. Okay, so are there 3 keys? Okay, yeah, there are 3 of these I have to go and take care of. So, now, this right here, this is new. Like, I've never, like, seen this before in the first or second game at all, so that is something new they added. Okay, I nearly died right there. That's all 3 keys. Also, I got a notification just now. YouTube notification. I can't even see, like, how long I'm streaming now. Okay, now that thing, that shot right now at their Evasion 3, that was actually sick. That's a little bit better. So it looks like we got 5 of these worlds to do. So yeah. So for this area right here, like there's no. I feel like there isn't, like, you know, like a boss fight somewhere around here. So I think that's exactly what we're gonna be doing, you know, next week, hopefully. And yeah. I'm talking too much. We have to get the rest of these levels knocked out before we end stream. Also, I saw your DM, odd boy. Like, what even is that, you know, that thumbnail that they have? But okay then. I like how the other guys just, like, you know, just like they saw him like take one of their own down, and they chased after him until they just fell themselves. I don't even know what I'm saying, but yeah. So it kind of looks like I don't have a key right now, so we are gonna go this way. You gotta admit that is. Whoa. Okay, now that one I forgot. That one I forgot about. So it seems like, small fry can't take care of the bigger ones. So that's good to know. Okay, now for this level, you have like this weapon right here, and this actually looks pretty cool. Like I like how this is kind of like a bow and arrow. Well, technically it is, but like Splatoon version of it. It looks pretty cool. So far, so good. cameras are good. I said that already, but yeah. Sorry if I'm sorry if I'm like quiet on stream. Like I really look like just really focused on the game. That's all. All right, checkpoint. Okay, that guy just fell out of nowhere. And also, I don't know, but it kind of looked like I saw another piece of armor for me to grab. But okay then, I guess it's not there. Oh wait, I don't have small fire with me anymore. Okay, that's kind of, complicated. How am I gonna do this? And that takes care of one of them. But there has to be some way for me to get rid of these guys. Like I don't have any other bombs with me left, so. And now for these guys. I just have to keep doing this the entire time because I don't see anything. Like I don't see any other way to get rid of them. Alright, it broke my second armor, but I could care less. We made it. Alright, I feel like that this is gonna be a good stopping point. And I'm just gonna end stream. I'm gonna find a raid target. Who's here? Type in here if anyone is still in chat. Odd boy, I might you're probably still lurking on odd boy, but I don't know. Okay, sure. Yeah, odd boy, you're still here. So it seems like the both of us are gonna be, if you want to, like the both of us are gonna be, raiding this guy again. So yeah. All right, y'all. Tomorrow, expect the next let's play on Budokai Tenkaichi 1. For any Dragon Ball fans that are out there, like that's gonna come out tomorrow, either before or after I get off work. So yeah, that's gonna have to do with this live stream. Make sure if y'all want to hit that subscribe button and turn on all notifications so never miss a single upload stream on this channel. If you guys want to chat me and ask me questions, the link to my Discord server is in the description, the box below. It's where you can talk about anything and just stuff like that in general. And if you guys want to see what I do, like, you know, off YouTube, stuff like that, the link to my social medias are also in the description. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. That's it for the stream. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. Have a good night, y'all.